Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In today's video, we are going to be discussing ticker symbol HCMC. Now, this is another OTC stock, so that means that it's limited to some brokerages, so you can't get on all of them. Only some of them let you trade them. But this stock is really talked about a lot because I'm sure we all know that they're currently going through a lawsuit. It is a billion-dollar lawsuit, but I just want to bring attention to two things. So in this video, we're going to be going over the fundamentals and the technicals. This is something that we always do, and you guys seem to be really liking this setup because on the previous videos, you guys have really been showing support by liking and subscribing, and that basically shows me that you are interested for future videos. And if you guys have any future questions, make sure you guys comment them down below so I can make a video on a stock that you have some questions about. So enough with that. I want to point out really quick that HCMC, a lot of people are worrying about it, and that's understandable. I don't know everyone's entry points, right? But on Yahoo Finance, they do have a 1-year estimated target of $6. Now, I'm not sure why they have that target because that is insane. I had some people have targets of $1. Of course, it's everyone's opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor at all. These are just my opinions. But I thought, maybe $1 was doable, but now they're having targets of $6. So that's just insane. But, that is just what you get on Yahoo Finance. So as I mentioned, they do have a $1 billion lawsuit, so that's good. And then also they have 20 patents. I'm not sure if a lot of people know that they have around 20 patents, which is amazing for the company. And then I mentioned they have the $6 price target by Yahoo Finance. And then also one thing that I want to bring attention to so that people don't misunderstand it, is that February 26th is the date that the company must respond to the lawsuit, right? So February 26th is the last day that they could respond. So that's why I think that we might get some news on that day. That we should get some news on that day, because if we don't, honestly, that's not good if we don't get a response by that day. But since this is a $1 billion lawsuit, since this company has proven itself with their 20 patents, I don't think that this company is just gonna, I don't think that that company would just not respond to the lawsuit by February 26th. I think they're gonna be responsible and respond to the February 26th lawsuit because that's the last day that they have. Fundamental talk aside, we're now going to jump into the technicals, and I am actually looking to pick up some shares of HCMC this upcoming week. Now we are in the technical and the chart side. So basically what we do is we're just going to draw basic support and resistances. This is something that I always do in every single video because yes, you could have 1,000 indicators. That's up to you, but my style is very simple. I just like to draw my support, my resistances, and I also like to look at the RSI and stochastic because those are also some good indicators. So let's start off. So I'm going to draw the supports in pink and I'll do the resistances in yellow. So right off the bat, I do see one support at the 0.0032, right? That level right there. If we break that, actually, would it be that? No. I would rather say, to be the most accurate, I'm going to go with the 0.0035, that level. Because unfortunately we did break. However, I have some good news. Right now we're in this zone right here. So this is going to be another support that we have. Perfect. Okay. If we break the 0.003093, if we break the 0.003, whatever, that mark, that's not something to really worry about. Although it should give you like an alert. You should watch it closely. However, we do have another line of support. Now, if it breaks this line of support, I'm gonna have to watch it even closer because at that point, I'm gonna have to reevaluate everything. It's gonna show a little bit more bearishness, okay? But like I said, I am looking to pick up some shares of AMC if I get the opportunity. But if it gaps up on Monday morning or Tuesday morning or this week, obviously I can't get it because then that'll just be chasing, right? I'm gonna look and see if it does reach this 0.00267 mark. If it does, and if it could stand on that support, I'll be very, very happy. That's going to show a strong foundation. Then I'll just be able to get some shares if it even drops that low. I'm not saying that it will, but these are just lines to alert me and to alert you guys if it ever does hit these points. So now we're going to switch on over to drawing some resistances. And as you can see right now, we're on the 1-year, 1-day chart, and we're currently in a downtrend, right? So right now, we're currently looking, supports is really what we want to be looking at more than we want to see resistances, okay? Because like I said, we're in a downtrend, so we want to see what's going to be able to stand, okay? We want to see if things are going to break or not. However, as soon as we get that reversal and as soon as we look more bullish, then we're gonna have to start looking for some resistances or some breaking points. Therefore, Monday morning, let's say we're stuck and we just fill the gap a little bit lower to that 0.003 mark that I stated as our support. As long as it could hold that, what's going to happen is the resistance that we're going to have to break would be this, okay? It would have to be, and it would end up being this line right here. It's kind of confusing, right? Because at some points it acts as a support, but then in other instances it acts as a resistance. But that's just how technical analysis is. It just depends on what type of trend we're currently in. So this would also be resistance number one. Now, where would the second resistance be, or where would the second breakthrough be? Well, let's see. So let me take a little closer look. The second breakthrough that we had was definitely 0.004489, that mark, because as you can see, as soon as we broke that, we actually broke it twice, but then it didn't go that high, but in one instance it just broke and it completely flew all the way to the 0.00644 mark. That's insane. That's really insane. So I'm just gonna do that as like the big resistance. I honestly, that's just the point that I really want to watch. So I'm not even gonna bother with the other resistances, because I feel like once we get that breakthrough, I feel like it'll be enough to take this stock really flying. So I think that's gonna be the two major resistances. We have resistance one and then resistance two. Remember, guys, this resistance will only be present as soon as we get the reversal. So for right now, this line right here is gonna act as a support. However, as soon as we get confirmation on that reversal, it'll definitely act as a resistance and as a breakthrough that we really want to see so we can fill up the next gap. Okay, now aside from support and resistances in our lines, let's talk about like actual price action and price movement. So on the stochastic RSI, we see that it doesn't look too good. I'm going to be quite honest, right? But what I really like is that we're going to be entering a territory that we usually enter. And that territory is going to act as a reversal territory, right? Because as soon as we get into these areas, we usually reverse, except in one instance, we ended up going a little bit further, right? And as you can see, the lines are a little bit distant from each other, right? And basically how the stochastic RSI works is that it shows a reversal as soon as they cross. So yes, we do have a little bit more time until they cross, which is why I actually think that we could head a little bit more down before we see a reversal. However, with this being said, we are very close to the bottom, guys. So this downside is going to be very limited. And as soon as these two lines end up crossing, boom, that's going to show that reversal, hopefully, and then the volume will come in, and then boom, we'll hopefully be able to fill up those gaps that I mentioned and just keep on breaking those key price points to take this stock really flying. And with that being said, guys, that is going to do it with ticker symbol HCMC. I'm excited for what the company has to say on February 26th, whether they do or do not respond to the lawsuit. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.